Okay, this is February the 27th, 2013. We took off some cabinets, some upper cabinets here from the Burns family. And as you can see, there's some mold there all over the wall. And this was probably caused by a leak that it's either still there or they got rid of the leak, but the mold is still active because of moisture. And then this wall over here had no insulation. And then we found some other little problems with termites in this area. As you can see, structurally, these boards are already eaten up. And as you can see up there in the crown molding, they took the dirt all over there, their nest. So they might be in the attic. So another location over here where we found mold. All this bottom trim, so water penetration to the exterior, and termites nesting. Thank you. Remodeling a master bedroom where we took off everything. As you can see up there, it has some termite damage. All those corners, termite damage up there. And they crawled all the way from that little tip all the way down, all the way from down here, which is this is where the problem was at, and it continues being the problem until they don't fix what causes it, which these people decided, previous owners decided to do a little concrete barrier on the outside covering the weep holes and actually doing a very good nest for the termites to survive between your brick ledge and that barrier they did, and all the moisture is falling in there feeding these termites, even though they put a great amount. Well, there was a wall right here coming across, which is down there on the floor. And what we wanted to do is support the system, do a wide open span, but without modifying everything on the bottom. So what did we do? We did a system. We did a system where we suspended everything through the roof. I created an LVL system that I will show you right now in another clip of how it's supporting from the top, and everything else supporting from itself up top, running a beam from this section all the way to this section from the roof inside the attic, and supporting everything from up there downward. So this is one of our remodels that we're doing. Discovered termite damage. This area here we actually treated with termites, both areas here. Now we're going to fill it up with sand, so that we can put this level into one level, then do the second level into a second level. So from the theater that we're going to put here, the big screen, we're going to be able now to see straight into the kitchen without having that obstacle wall there in the way. And the way we fasten the system up here, as you can see, we put some tie downs with bolts, actually screws, made by the same company, to make sure that our joist up there carries all the load and it goes all the way to the back, acting as a cantilever. At the same time, right here at the T is where we're supporting the whole member structure with a beam that we put up there that I will show you in another clip right now. Again, this is one of the remodels we're working on, and I'll be giving you some updates as how we're doing. This is Manny with Manuel and I Design. Okay guys, as you can see, we already threw cement on both these elevations. There was a garden in here, covered it up. And there was a big wall right there as a retaining wall, and we did a system up there. You can remember, so we opened up the kitchen so you can see everything very clearly. Dining room, kitchen, sink's gonna be right there, stove with the little niche, staircase gonna be there just like it's floating. Now let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. This right here is all the junk and dirt that we have to pull out, because that's how much dirt the termites got in here. All this canal right here is full of dirt that termites collect and bring up here, and that's what causes these walls to rot out. We already changed a couple of studs here. They were totally gone, and we're still replacing parts that are pretty rotten in here. But you have to clear the weeping holes. This thing was covered, the weeping holes were covered, so water and moisture cannot escape from that little, what they call the brick ledge, or the little channel. And what we did is we're taking out all the dirt that these termites brought, pulling it all around, clearing up the little channel, making sure it's all clear. And then on the outside, we're boring out holes so that you can see, so that we can release moisture through there. There's one of our holes. There's the other hole. We're bringing the ground down 2.5, 3 inches below ground. It's another hole, and that's another hole right there. So hopefully through there, any water retained in, that wants to retain in there will come out through those little holes. This is Manny from Manny and I Design. See you later. Okay, here we have, this is going to be the new sound system area. This is the new, we get a new bathroom here. Urinary, toilet. Okay, here we are in the final stages of finishing the Burns house. As you can see, we're almost done with the kitchen. We're still working on the ladder up here. As you can see, the guys are still sanding. And we already did this part. TV's in its place. We hung up the curtains. We got the sound system going. The projector had an internal error. We had to return it, so we took it off, send it back to Epson. I'll be doing a review on that Epson projector to let you guys know how it's doing. I'm going to turn on the lights from up here so that you guys can see what kind of lights we put up there. Put some LEDs, high efficiency lights. They're going to accent our staircase. Staircase is taking a little bit longer than we estimated due to the detail that we're putting on it. Big difference compared to the old one. And that is it for today. Thank you. Well, here we are again, finishing up the last details of this remodel. As you can see, did an island. We fixed the suspended staircase, made it nicer, made it fit this environment. We made a big bar right here, as you can see. We opened up the kitchen, and then we made this area look bigger than what it is. And then, as you can see, we got cabinets, we got that real nice back decor, built-in oven. And then we come over here, so you got those lights under there. We got that built-in refrigerator here. And then, as you can see, the main focus is down there. The big projector we put on it, made some counters for it. And then we also added this little niche over here. We added these nice LED lights. Even though there's a lot of lights, they're all LED, so they save on energy. And everything else is fluorescent. This is Manny with another project. 956-221-2400. Thank you.